People suffer. People are struggling. We human. And what I want to challenge you to do is to own that and say, you know what, I am human. And I do struggle with some things. And I'm not perfect. And I do need help. And then I want to challenge you to get the help. And then I want to challenge you to be the help. Now, when I say be the help, what I mean when I say be the help, I want to challenge you to say, you know what? I see someone that might be suffering. I see someone who might be sitting by themselves. I see someone who might be in a really rough position in life. I see someone who might need some help. I want to be that person that can reach out to them, that person that can say, hey, are you okay? Hey, what's going on? Hey, is there anything that you need? Like, you've got the power to save a life. You've got the power to let people know, like, hey, it's okay if you're hurting. I'm hurting too. We are human. Like, that's what's special. So just for a moment, think about it. You could be sitting next to someone right now, whether you know them or not, and they came to school and they're smiling and it's like everything is cool and everything is great. But the reality is, like at home, you don't know what they dealt with. You don't know what verbal abuse, what physical abuse. You know, you don't know who's been molested, who's been hurt. We talking about real life now. Like, you just don't know like what your classmate might be going through. And you know what often happens is students, some of you deal with all of this stuff at home, and then you come to school hoping to find a little refuge, and you come to school and then you come across that insecure bully. And the reason why I say insecure bully is because everybody knows by now that if you're a bully, you're dealing with some insecurities. I mean, what type of human takes advantage of or picks on someone that's smaller than them? Like, what type of person will make someone else feel bad so they can get a few laughs and feel good about themselves? What we need in our country today is people that will say, you know what, I will not pick on those who are less fortunate or who might be different than me. We should embrace our differences, our personalities, different cultures, different styles. Like, we should embrace that. Like, who wants to all be the same? But when we start speaking life and we start affirming and we say, I'm not going to pick on you just because I don't understand you. I'm not going to make fun of you just to get a few laughs. Like, you just don't know what they could be going through, and they came to school and you made it worse. So you know how we can reverse bullying? You know how we can destroy that? Because maybe you're not the bully, right? Like, maybe you're not the person that does the cyberbullying, or you're doing, maybe you don't do that. But are you the person that likes it? Are you the person that at school, when you see it happens, you laugh because you want the cool person to accept you? What happens when we say it's a school, we say, nope, here at Arcadia, we don't do that. I'm gonna speak up and say, hey man, that's not cool. Hey man, that's not right. You're not gonna laugh. You can either not laugh, or you can speak up and use your voice and say, hey, that's not cool. You know why? It's because if you were that person getting picked on, you would want somebody to speak up for you. It's just a golden rule. We just want to do for other people that we would want done for us. I think like some of those things, character-wise, that's gonna take the school to a whole nother level. And that small population that might be struggling, trying to figure some things out, you're gonna start breathing life back to them. And maybe you're not strong enough and bold and courageous enough to say, hey, that's not right, that's not fair. But maybe when it's done, maybe then you go to that person. Maybe then you go to that person and say, hey, I'm sorry that happened to you. He's a jerk, don't pay him any mind, don't pay her any mind. Listen to me, and those of you leaders at the school, those of you here with influence, you've got the good hair, you know what I'm saying? You got the great lashes, whatever, you got the great tan, you play sports or whatever, you got that height, you got your personality, you feel like you're just so cool. Like, you got influence. Like, what if you say, hey, this is my special power, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this influence to help shift some things for some other students. I'm gonna take my stature, I'm gonna take my height, I'm gonna take my cool, my little popularity as a freshman, sophomore, whatever. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna use this to help someone else feel better. I feel like when we do that, my young friends, that's when our school, that's when our city, our state, our country, the world becomes a better place. You have what it takes. And there's a lot of pain, there's a lot of poverty, there's a lot of struggling in this world, but we've got something better. And I believe that here at Arcadia, that something better is you. Hey, what's up, my people? Look, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and check this out. I've got so many more in store for you. So subscribe and do me a favor. Please leave me a comment, an emoji, a thumbs up, something. Let me know you're feeling it. Me and my team put so much energy, time, and effort into it, and it's free for you. Just let me know you're feeling what we putting out here, and I'll see y'all real soon. Leave a comment. Peace.